Got crossed up there, 23-11. Mo on a nice little serving run here. We'll see if she's got 2 more in her to get to the end of the set. Good serve, passed by Lloyd. They go back to her. She goes off the block. Barron with a great touch. Clark sends it across. Hansen runs it down. Van Hecke quick in the middle to Libert, and that one's through for a point. Prior Lake seems to be setting their middles in transition just about non-stop. Anytime they can, they do, and it's scoring at will for them. Haugen back into the game, 23-12. Eagan is up, looking for a quick side out here with options to swing. And it's a missed serve, and just like that, Eagan has set point here, 24-12. Eiffel will serve. Another opportunity for the junior right side, committed to Marquette. Good short serve, that might be it. No, good touch. Ball sent across, Eiffel picks it up, nice dig. Clark into the 6, dug up by Haugen. Van Hecke high outside set, pushed across by Hansen. Barron picks it up. Amador, second contact. Eiffel out of the back row. Good opportunities there. Great hustle from both sides. High outside set to Hansen. She goes over the block and out of bounds. 25-12, set 1 victory to your Eagan Wildcats. And welcome back. After a slow start, Eagan really kicks it into gear about halfway through set 1. Great serving from Maren Sundberg leads to a 25-10 set 1 victory for the Eagan Wildcats. Good, clean effort from everybody across. I didn't see any areas where you're going to want to hey, let's clean this up a little bit. There was some free ball miscommunication early. I don't know exactly what Gillen's blocking scheme is. But when you play and when you coach in 7 straight 3A finals, we're going to default to you knowing exactly what's going on. We'll see how they adjust, if they need to make an adjustment and maybe commit block on the middles a little bit more, as those two have been the main point scorers for the Lakers. Quiet in set 1 was Julia Hansen, the Gopher commit. Didn't really get going. We'll see if they can get her a few more balls here as set 2 gets rolling. But with the blocking presence of Eagan, I could very easily see this thing going in 3 the way the Wildcats are playing right now. Sundberg will start the serving opportunity here for Eagan. Went on an 8-point run in set 1, and she starts us with a good one there. Mo on the overpass. High percentage play right there. The senior middle blocker has really come a long way in her career. I remember watching her when she was just a youngster, probably 7th, 8th grade, playing in our gym, and has really turned into a nice player. Sundberg there with another ace, this one off the tape and down. Quick 2-0 lead. And just as quick as that ace, we have a missed serve, and Sundberg will take the opportunity to serve receive here. Hansen to the back row. She will serve. A little bit of top spin on that ball. Sundberg handles it well. Back set to Eiffel. That might have gone off the block, and it did. Quick point for Eagan. Eiffel finding the top of the block for the point. Mo back to serve. Kemp back in the game. Amador going to take a much earned rest. Good serve. Lloyd doesn't quite know how to handle it. That ball floated deep. Mo to serve again, up 4-1. Another good float, Lloyd in trouble. Hansen out of the back row. She puts that one down for a point out of the back row. Amador back in for the Wildcats. Back to serve is Evenson for the Lakers. Good serve off the tape. Clark handles it. She'll get a chance to send it across. She does, but misses deep 6. And just like that, Prior Lake back within 1, just like they did to start set 1. Hung around early before a run in the middle of the set. So you can see, good serve again. Sundberg in trouble there. That one's at 15 feet. Touched across. Kemp. You just can't coach that height. Quick reaction from Kemp as that ball comes across, and she taps it down. Wait a minute. Looks like we have a net violation on Kemp was the call. And just like that, should be 4-4. Net violation was the call from the R2. We'll now confer with the R1 and make sure that that call is right, and then we will make sure the score is correct as well. That is the call. Score is now set at 4-4 on the scoreboard, and we are good to go. Another nice serve. Sundberg, another troublesome pass. Eiffel pushes it across. Free ball opportunity. Hansen handles it. Quick set back. And Harvey will take the point, and Prior Lake has its first lead of the night. Good float serve. Sundberg passes the ball again to 12 feet. Eiffel cross court. Picked up. Back row opportunity for Hansen. Sundberg there for the dig. Eiffel quick in the, Barron quick in the middle to Kemp. And it's a tie game. Eiffel to serve. High serve. Good pass. Libbert on the gap. Kemp is there. Against most high school teams, the gap set should work, but both of these blockers, both Libbert and Kemp, played enough ball that they know what the other one is running, and the chess match seems to be going to the blocker. High outside set to Lloyd, tipped across. That ball will fall for a point. Great decision by Lloyd there, recognizing that Eiffel, who doesn't spend a lot of time behind the 10-foot line, is in the right back position, so she tips it over the block and down for a point, and it's 6-6. Back into the game is Birch for Eiffel. And back in for the Lakers, Bella Stein and Lainey Van Hecky. Van Hecky to serve. Birch passes again. They're at 12 feet. Kemp gets the high kind of plus set, and she pushes that off the block for a quick point. Sellner back into the game here for the Wildcats. Clark catches tape. Lloyd passes it off the net. High outside set to Stein, who hits that one into the net. 8-6. Clark to serve. Good serve into the seam. Stevenson picks it up. High outside set to Stein. Amador digs that ball high to the middle of the court. Sellner outside set, dug up on the cross-court swing. Quick in the middle to Libbert. Block is there. Adjustment made by the Wildcats as that middle attack that was so efficient in set one seems to be going away here in set two. See Mike Dean talking with Libbert about what she should be doing with that ball. Lloyd gonna go high in the middle. Oh, wow. They decided to run a different combination of routes. They brought Lloyd on the outside. They had Stein coming in on a 2-ball. They're running Libbert on a slide, and Kemp was not fooled by any of it. Stayed on the 2-ball in the middle. 10-6 lead for Eagan. Clark serves down the line. Picked up by Lloyd. High outside set. They're going to go back to her. She's going over the block and does. Sellner, off-blocker defense matters. Good choice there to have Barron go to the middle. Kemp not able to catch up to it, and it's a point for Prior Lake. Haugen checks back in. She will serve, trailing by 3 here. Eagan hasn't been aced, but they haven't been putting the ball directly in Barron's hands either. We'd like to see that pass up to about 5 feet off the net. Just like that. Barron on 2, drops it across. Ball is called dead. Count it as a dump from Barron. Good enough for the point, and it's 11-7. Kemp will come to the bench. Amador will serve. Little hot float here. Good deep serve. Oh, wow. Right into the corner. Not an inch to spare on the sideline or the end line. Great serve from the junior DS. Another good float serve. Haugen handles that one. High back set. Stein, one hand by Amador, but it's not handled well. Stein with the quick side out. 8-12. Back into the game is Bella Westerholm for Prior Lake, and back to serve is Libbert. Good serve into the cross court. Amador in trouble. Clark gets it out to Sellner, who just bumps a free ball across. Libbert takes it. High outside set. Hansen cross court off the block and down. Quick side out. Prior Lake needs those in bunches here. And they also need a few more points. Oh, excuse me, that was an actual point. Libbert did serve that. It was a transition opportunity. Libbert serving again. Amador, this one to 10 feet. High outside set to Sellner. Off the top of the block, picked up. Haugen gonna take the second. Inside set, what's Hansen gonna do with it? She throws it into the corner and just wide. Point for Eagan. Eiffel back into the game for Eagan. Evanson back in the libero position for Prior Lake. Barron to serve. Haugen in trouble. High bump set. Haugen gonna go, or excuse me, Hansen gonna go cross court. Amador's there. Nice set from Barron to the ready Eiffel in transition. 14-9. Eagan up. Float serve, bottom drops out of it. Good choice. Oh! Van Hecke there knew she wanted to find Westerholm. Westerholm a little late getting there. Van Hecke holding the ball a little long. Ball handling error is the call. And just like we had in set one, it was tight for about the first third. And then Eagan goes on a little run here and there, and now they are up 15-9 here in set two in South Suburban action. Kathy Gillen got to be happy with the way her team is playing right now. All the little things are being handled very well. A little bit of miscommunication on rare occasion. But for the most part, very clean volleyball from the Wildcats. Prior Lake on the other side, that quick set, that gap set that was working in set one, definitely being taken away here in set two. as the Laker middles have gone silent. Still opportunities there as you see both setters for Prior Lake, both Van Hecky and Emmy Benson trying to set the middle, but the middle blockers and pin helper blockers for Eagan doing a great job silencing the middles of Prior Lake. 15-9, Barron still serving. Barron, good serve. Into the antenna and out. 16-9. Barron serving again. Haugen, this one at about 10 feet high. Outside set to Hansen. Into the corner and down for a quick side out point. Much needed for Prior Lake there. Wildcats up by 6. Back into the game, Emmy Benson to set and serve, and Kaya Harvey on the right side. They go at Eiffel. She passes the ball right of center. That's a really good spot from Sellner. She goes cross court and down the line. 17-10. Eagan leads. That ball had eyes. Really good spot from the sophomore outside. Sundberg to serve. Bottom drops out of that one. We'll count it as another ace. Sundberg having a heck of a game from the service line. That's got to be 3 or 4 aces for her in this match already, and we're not even done with set 2. She goes again. Mishandled there by Evanson. Sent across by Evanson. Amador cuts in front of Sundberg to take that ball. Clark in the seam of the block. And there you see middle blocker Bella Westerholm communicating to her teammates that she made a bad read there. She'll try and get that closed next time. Sundberg serving again. Another good serve. Evanson off the net. Hansen off the top of the block and down for a much-needed side out again. Prior Lake trailing by 8, 11-19, and running out of real estate here. Hansen will go back to serve. Lloyd will check back in. Good flat serve. Clark to 10 feet. Mo, they find her in the middle. Good tip. Out of system. Lloyd tries to send it across, but it's a falling backwards attempt there. And another point. Give the credit to Mo for putting that ball across the net and making Prior Lake all sorts of uncomfortable. Mo will serve. Bottom drops out of that one. Lloyd up. Harvey right into the teeth of the block there. Cross court isn't the answer for the right side from Prior Lake as Kemp eats that ball with a little bit of help from Clark. Mo still serving. A little bit of backspin on that one. Lloyd passes it to 12 feet. Quick set thrown across. Oh, going to get a ball handling error there on Van Hecky. Oh, excuse me, on Benson. Another good serve. More trouble for the Lakers in serve receive. 23-11, and Mike Dean's going to call a timeout. I don't know that we call this a coffin timeout per se, but it's definitely not going to help them win this set. I think he just wants to stem the tide, maybe talk a little bit about the communication, whether it's body language or actual communication that's happening for Prior Lake right now, hoping they clean things up on their side of the net and actually get their feet to a couple balls here. When they pass, they can do some nice things, but serve receive has been problematic, and these senior setters are running all over the place, having a tough time running an offense. Eagan on the other side, already back out on the court. Gillen loving what she's getting from the Wildcats right now. Smiles on the court, smiles on the bench. Kids seem to be having a great time. Thank you guys for sticking with us today. Those of you guys watching the match, we really appreciate your support of Eagan Volleyball. We know there's a lot of live stream stuff going on right now, so we appreciate the fact that you're sticking with us here as we are towards the end of set 2 in Eagan. Mo to serve. Bottom drops out again. That ball's tight. We might have an issue. We have a Point to Eagan. I'm not sure exactly what the call was there. Might have been a back row attack as Kemp took care of that second ball coming across. Lloyd off the net, back row to Hansen, off the tape and down. The net is your friend sometimes. Julia getting another back row kill. That is her third of the set. Evanson to serve, Libert back into the game. Clark, another tough pass at 15 feet. Clark gonna have to hit it cross court into the net, and I don't know if it's fake enthusiasm or they're just trying to light up a little bit here, but Prior Lake going crazy for that 13th point. Sundberg, nice pass. They go to the middle. Call is good, and that will be the set 2 victory as Kendall Kemp takes the 31 into the corner. 25-13, Eagan up 2-0. And welcome back to Eagan Gymnasium. It is 2-0 Wildcats after 2 relatively convincing wins in the first 2 sets. For those of you guys watching, the scoreboard is not quite accurate right now. They are running into some difficulties, so I will try and give you score updates with regularity here. Pay attention to what I'm saying. If I'm wrong, then feel free to tweet at me, and we'll get it fixed later. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Eagan back on the court, keeping the lineup exactly the way it was. We did have a spin from Prior Lake in set 2, which got them a couple of points, I think, early, but not enough to take the second set. Like to see Eagan continue the intensity and drive that they're playing with. Oh, wait a minute. Let me take another look here. We do have a lineup change into the game for Eagan. Senior outside hitter Delaney Forrester will take her swings right now. Forrester, been part of this gym for a very long time. Really great kid, works hard all the time. Love to see her getting her opportunities. If I'm Emma Barron, I'm going to try and get her a few balls early, see if we can get her going. She hits with pace and ferocity, that is for sure. We'll see what she does here. Van Hecke back to serve. They go at Sundberg. High outside set to Forrester. She tips it across. That ball was not down. Amador lays out on the overpass. Eiffel down the line for a quick point. Great hustle there from the libero for Eagan as a ball that everybody thought, well, a couple of us thought were down, comes across. Amador lays out to keep it alive. Barron throws it behind, and Eiffel puts it away. Mo back to serve here, up 1-0 in set 3, into the net. Abby Moe, normally a very sure server there, misses one. I'm sure she'll get over that and be ready to go in a couple rotations when she gets back in. Haugen back into the game for Prior Lake. Good serve. They go at Sundberg. That ball's at 10 feet. They run Kemp in the middle. Picked up, thrown across. Oh, never mind. Apparently that ball was down. We'll give Kemp the kill. Eiffel serving. Cross court. They go at Haugen, and she's not able to get around that ball. Counted as an ace for the junior right side. Eiffel serves tough again. Haugen, that one drops in front of her. Quick set to Libert, off the block. Eiffel with a great touch. State championship match, I think Sundberg and Barron lay out for that. Set 3 of a early conference match. They're gonna go ahead and live to fight another day. Count the side out for Prior Lake. Into the game is Birch. Libert serving, that's a great ball. Birch right there, and Amador cuts her off, and it leads to an ace for Prior Lake. Libert serving again, goes at Amador again with some pace. High outside set to Forrester off the top of the block. Libert picks it up. Van Hecke back to Stein. Excuse me, that's not Stein, that's Taylor Hennon on the right side. Down for a block point for Eagan.
For the Wildcats, number 4, Lauren Clark checks in, replacing number 13, Delaney Forster.
Double sub as Clark will play back row for Forrester, and Sellner will come in for Sundberg. Great serve from Clark, trouble. Pushed across from Evenson. Birch takes the first ball, thrown across by Barron on 2. That's a really smart dump from the tall junior setter. You know, on the camera it doesn't look like it because she's between Sellner and Kemp, but Barron herself has to be approaching the 6-foot mark. Clark serves a deep float. Haugen has trouble with it. High outside set to Hansen. Clark, equal to the challenge, gets a great dig on it, but not able to control it enough to keep it in play. Into the game for Prior Lake. Walskog, the senior setter, and Bella Stein. A little lineup change here for Prior Lake as well. Good serve. Birch in front of the 10-foot line, but not high enough, but Barron does a great job finding Kemp as she's floating up. Back into the game is Mo, back to serve Amador. Haugen passes to 12. High outside set, outside the antenna. And we have a whistle. Yep, antenna call. Point for Eagan. 7-4. Wildcats up here in set 3. Deep float, and that one misses deep. Great communication from the bench and the passers. Prior Lake lets that one go. Back into the game is Lloyd for Prior Lake. 7-5. Eagan is up here in set 3. Hansen drops a shorty. Birch passes to 10 feet. Outside set to Sellner. Cross court and wide. Prior Lake within 1. Hansen deep float and misses. Needed side out. Back into the game is Eiffel for the Wildcats.
For the Wildcats, number 9, Sienna Eiffel checks back in, replacing number 3, Ava Birch.
Barron serves at Lloyd. High outside set. Lloyd off the block. Barron touches it. Great pursuit from the rest of the Wildcats, almost over pursued it as Barron gets a touch on it, puts it in the middle, and there's nobody there. 7-8, Eagan up by 1. Back to serve is Evanson. She serves it cross court at Eiffel. Eiffel, great pass, back set. Sellner off the block and down for a quick side out, 9-7. Eagan up. Single sub, double sub, double sub. Back in, Sundberg for Sellner and Forrester for Clark. Sundberg serving. Good float. Hansen handles it. Outside set, Lloyd into the block. Covered well, and that'll count. Oh, we have a ball handling error called on Prior Lake. Great cover for the Lakers. Does not count as the double contact ends the rally. Sundberg serving. High outside. Oh, no, they go back here, and it's trouble. No touch. Oh, we're going to keep playing. Quick set. Outside. Forrester into the block. Picked up. Sent across by Moe. And we're going to get a lift call. 8-10 is our score. Prior Lake trails by 2. Double sub coming for the Lakers. Van Hecke enters the game, as does Taylor Hennon. Marn, great pass. High outside set to Forster. Into the seam. Hansen wears it. Outside set. Lloyd trying to get that ball across. Does. Barron wears the second contact. Thrown deep by Forrester. Outside set. Uh-oh, back row, and we have a double contact. Moe to serve. 11-8. Eagan up. Deep serve, and Moe misses. Might have jinxed her that last time. Amador back into the game. Back in for Prior Lake is Haugen. Haugen and Amador re-entering. Haugen to serve here. Her team trailing by 2 in set 3. Into the net, and it's a 3-point lead, 12-9. Eagan looking to extend. Eiffel back to serve, and a quick moving set 3 here. Eiffel serves cross court, picked up by Evanson. High outside set. Hansen pushes it across, double covered there. Eiffel out of the back row, and she takes her swing. Out of system. Pushed across. Quick set in the middle. That's a great swing from Kemp. I love it when a middle works hard in transition and gets paid for it. Really well done there from Kemp. Barron getting some advice, as is Forrester. Serve into the seam. High outside set to Hansen. Amador, great dig. Sundberg runs it down. Forrester going for it. Oh, misses deep. Good idea by the senior outside hitter to push that ball deep. Just misses. Back into the game is Birch for Eagan. Libert to serve for the Lakers. Nice serve. Sundberg passes it off the net. Forrester sends it across. Libert with a run through on the free ball. High outside set to Hansen. Off the top of the block. Sundberg, great one-handed play. Barron, the setter, going to take a swing, and she does. And there is Kemp. Presence at the net felt for sure. 14-10, Wildcats up. Back into the game for the Lakers, Annika Evanson, and for the Wildcats, double sub, Clark and Sellner both in. 14-10, Wildcats up in set 3. Good serve from Clark, trouble from Haugen. Free ball opportunity for Eagan. Good pass, great dump from Emma Barron. That's textbook. She goes up with 2 hands, pulls that right hand down and throws it into what we call the donut or the campfire, right in the middle of the 10-foot line where nobody's there to play. Mike Dean has had enough. He's going to call a timeout as his team trails 10-15 in set 3, already down 2-0. Prior Lake's going to extend this to a 4 set. They're going to need to take care of first contact a lot better. Right now they're in trouble with the first touch. The passers are not getting the ball where it needs to be. So the setters, who, if we're being honest, setting not the strongest position for Prior Lake, those pin hitters can do some really nice things. The middles obviously are very capable, but they've got to have a ball they can run something with, and they need a better pass if that's going to happen. On the other side of the net, Lauren Clark still serving. Lauren Clark still serving, her team up 15-10 here in set 3. Clark serving a quiet Jim, great serve. Evanson off the net, back set. Hennon gonna send it across. Birch through her hands. Clark for 2, and Amador sends the free ball across. Haugen, great pass. 31 coming. Does not beat the block. They go to Hansen, who hits a ball over the block and down for a quick point. Kendall Kemp's eyes have gotten so much better from last year. You see the junior middle blocker making a great athletic move, getting in front of the middle attacker for Prior Lake and causing all sorts of confusion and chaos. Back into the game is, I believe that's Walskog and Bellestein. Walskog with a missed serve there. 16-11, Eagan up late in set 3. Amador to serve, Mo back in. Like to see them get the middle, the senior middle Mo a ball or two here. Great serve. Haugen having trouble with it, 17-11. Eagan 8 points away from the clean sweep. Passes on the net. Walskog in trouble. Rolled across by Stein. There's Mo in the middle. Great swing from the senior middle there in transition. Good vision from Emma Barron finding her. Really nice swing into the 1 for a point. 18-11, Eagan up. Serve into the net from Eagan. Amador with a missed serve there. Lloyd will come in. Hansen back to serve. Good short serve. Birch plays it well. High outside set to Sellner. Dug up by Hansen. High outside set. Walskog to Lloyd. Cross court. Amador picks it up. Dump coming. Another great setter dump from Emma Barron. That is her 3rd or 4th of the match. Closed circuit to any college coaches watching. This kid can play at the next level. Barron with a great serve. High. Back row to Hansen. Picked up by Clark. Back set to Eiffel. Cross court. Nice dig. Evanson going to go high to Lloyd here. She pushes it across. Great off blocker defense from Caitlin Sellner. Lloyd cross court. Amador picks it up. Dig to the well. High outside set to Sellner this time off the block. Picked up again. We got our best rally of the night here, folks. Cross court. Barron picks it up. Amador runs it down. Sellner on her 3rd swing. Great layout from Evanson. Barron back to Eiffel again, and that will finally end it. How about it for 21-12? That was a great rally. Really exciting volleyball to see right there. And, 20-12. But still, that late in set 3 to get that kind of energy on a rally, very fun to watch. Hansen out of the back row. Dug up by Clark tight. Great touch from Mo there. Oh, no. I don't know that that's the right call, but we're going to go with it. 13-20 as over is the call. Section final, I'm sure you might get a little more out of Kathy Gillen in that, but not in this moment. Eiffel high outside set. She's not there in time. Barron wanted to go fast. Eiffel does too most of the time. She just wasn't ready for that one. 14-20. Eagan looking for a quick side out. Eiffel, great pass. They go to Mo in the middle, and that'll do it. 21-14. back into the game. Looks like we should have a, no, maybe we don't have a double sub. Sundberg back in the game. 21-14. Good serve from Sundberg. Hansen with a nice pass. They go to Libert in the middle. She takes the second opportunity. High outside ball. Clark now in the front row goes across. Sevenson. Cross court from Lloyd. Barron back set here to Eiffel. Into the cross. Dug up well. Unfortunately, right into the waiting hands of Eiffel. Really great job there by Walskog to stay in there and wear one. Unfortunately, she digs it right back to Eiffel, who's waiting at the net to throw it down. Eiffel having a nice little match here. 22-14, Hansen passes a great pass. Back set to Stein, through the block and down. Point, Prior Lake. Bella Stein with a great swing to get out of that rotation. Earn herself a rest. Van Hecky back to serve. Hennon back in on the right side. Need a run here from Van Hecky. And a missed serve is going to cut that short. 23-15, back to serve goes Mo. Back into the game comes Kendall Kemp. Good serve. Hansen goes to her knees to pass it high outside to Hennon. Off the block and down, and it's the side out they needed. Now a run needs to happen. Haugen back to serve, 16-23.
Checks back in, replacing Alex Lloyd.
Deep serve, Maren Sundberg, great pass into the middle and down for a quick point. That's how you do it, 3 good touches in a row. Sundberg passes that ball on the logo to Barron. Barron jump sets, drawing a little bit of attention from the block, and Kemp takes care of the rest. Match point here, 24-16. Off the net, high outside set. Hansen, cross court, dug up by Amador. Barron gets Kemp out of the way, cross court. Clark gets blocked, covered. They're going to go to Eiffel out of the back row here. Does she have it? And she does. Eiffel back row swing, 25-16. Eagan wins the match, 3-0. A clean sweep, great match from both teams. Eagan back on the winning ways. Thank you guys once again for joining us for the volleyball this evening from Eagan's Gymnasium. My name is Andy Gugesberg. Thanks for your time.